Hello and welcome to my WordPress site. I've decided to base my site on guitar lessons. So here we are starting with the main home screen. Here you can clearly see a simple menu structure that allows you to get between each page with ease. Another way of getting between each page is there is a button in the middle of each main home screen that kind of gives you a journey through each page and allows you to do the tutorials in the correct order. So to begin with, we have a nice home screen with 3 very high resolution images. I was very picky with the images I was going to use for the site, as I wanted to make sure they were very high quality, and I've retouched any little issues that may have been there before I put them into the site, as I feel this adds to the professional quality and generally just makes it look a lot nicer. If you leave it, they will slide through the images on their own, or you can press the buttons on the corners to look through. So scrolling down onto the main home page, you can see there is a main body of text. Now to begin with, I was going to have just a main big bulk of text that was just as it is, standalone, but I decided to add some typography to it that I believe makes it look a lot more different, and it just stands out on the eye and is just generally a lot more visually appealing. And we have like a welcome banner at the top here. Oops. Yep, here we have the welcome banner at the top, and below it we have the typography text, which is basically just describing what is in the site. And on its own would be rather boring, but as it is, it just looks a lot more interesting and just spices up the main front page a bit more. And then as you can see here, we have a search bar that allows you to search through anything you want on the website. We have a sidebar here. To start with, we've got a Facebook feed from ultimateguitar.com. We've got a poll which which has a number of different questions and allows you to select an answer, but you can only vote once per user. So it creates like cookies, so it tracks your activity, and there you go, you vote and it will give you the results. Here we have Google Analytics stats. I feel this is a nice touch as it shows you how many users are coming per day, and you can log in and out per user if you wanted to through the feature here. So to add to usability, I've added a zoom in and out function, which helps people who have trouble seeing things close up. But generally, I've researched a lot about what text and what font styles work best for people with visual difficulties, and everything I have added to the page in terms of text is optimal for people with these difficulties. I've also added an Instagram page at the bottom, which as you click, it takes you to the Instagram picture source, and that's all up to date. And I've also added a calendar at the bottom. Now, one thing that I've had a lot of trouble with, and it's broken again, but it was working, I assure you, is the Twitter feed. There was a Twitter feed here for Ultimate Guitar, but the Twitter page has gone down, unfortunately. So yeah. So moving on, we'll click the journey way to get to the next page. There we go. So here we go, we've been moved to the chords section, as you can see up there in the menu section. So below here it tells you the first tutorial you'll be going through, and it'll show you a picture of each chord that you can learn. And below each picture you have a piece of text that tells you a description of how to perform each chord, and you will also get a video of myself playing it. There you go. So yeah, that shows you how to do the chords. As you go down, everything's as it was on the home page. So that's the chords section, and then we'll click here to move to the scales section. So much like the chord section on the scale section, you have a piece of descriptive text that tells you exactly how to perform the scale. You have a diagram showing you how to perform it. If you click on the diagram, it will take you to a bigger version of the picture. So let's go back. And lastly, you also have a video that also shows myself playing the scale. So we'll go to the gallery section. So in the gallery section, I've utilised a plugin which has allowed me to display a number of different pictures. Once again, all very high quality. I didn't really want anything low quality in the in terms of pictures in the site, as I feel it just lessens the professional look of it. And the nice thing about the plugin is if you click on it, it shows you the picture in full. And like a slideshow, you can look through there, or you can press the arrows to get through, or you can click arrows down here to move you on to the next picture. So yeah, I feel that's a really nice touch, and just generally shows off a lot of the really nice pictures that I've aimed to include in the site. So I'll just come out of here, and we'll head to the guitar tuner. So in the guitar tuner, we have a bit of text that just says if you're having trouble with tuning your guitar, there is a video down below here. And if you click the video, quite simply, it just shows you each of the different strings. Will give you basically just a sound of what they should sound like, and allows you to match your string tone to that sound. So the next section, something that I thought I would include is many people who are learning guitar might be stuck for certain songs to learn. So I've included here 2 Spotify playlists that contain a number of different songs that I believe are fun to play on guitar. So if anyone's got any trouble finding anything that they want to play on guitar, there's some stuff there. And the next section, so here we have a contacts form. You basically just need to fill out your name, your email address, whatever website you want to be associated with, that's purely optional, and then a little message. And this, when click send now, this goes to an area within the WordPress site. It doesn't go to my personal email, it goes to a place within the WordPress site. So I feel that is really good, as it allows more than one admin within the site to look after the messages coming through. And then the very last section I have within the site is a forum. So within the forum, it's pretty self-explanatory. You've just got a forum with lots of different topics. You go into these topics, and once you go into the topic you can leave a little comment, and yeah, there you go, there's the comment, and you can add discussions or whatever you feel like. So there's my WordPress site. Thank you for listening.